everyone, welcome to Uniscent. We are all about fragrances. We do fragrance reviews, comparisons, collections, hauls, niche, designer, and Middle Eastern fragrances. Today, I'll be doing a first impressions review of 3 new Narciso Rodriguez fragrances. If this sounds interesting to you, please consider subscribing and turn post notifications on. Let's get into it. So the 3 new fragrances are Radiant Magnolia, Wild Tuberose, and Rose Épicée. So Épicée, I had to Google how to say that, but it actually means spicy in French. So we're going to look at Radiant Magnolia first. If we look at the notes, in the top we have ambrette, bergamot, and ginger. In the mid we have magnolia, rose, and musk. And in the base we have osmanthus and akigala wood. So right in the opening you get a burst of ginger, which I really enjoy. I quite enjoy ginger in fragrances. So I like the ginger in there. Then there is a slight bit of greenness coming through as well. I assume the greenness is coming from the osmanthus. Then the magnolia is definitely present. You can really smell that magnolia in there. It's very, very strong, but it's giving a water-like essence, almost as if there's dewdrops on it. So it becomes almost aquatic-like, which I find very refreshing, which is really nice. This is definitely a summer or a spring scent. It's good for formal events, I would say. This is a very elegant scent. I do find it mature, not old, but elegant and classy and put together. Someone that's put together, that's got their life together. And overall, it's just quite an elegant scent in general. It is a little bit on the softer side. It's not a loud fragrance, but you can wear it to formal events. I would definitely say you could wear it to formal events. It's not casual. It's definitely for, I would say, people 30 and up. That's what it would be suited for best, in my opinion. But obviously you can wear it at any age if you want. But in my opinion, I would say that it's best suited from 30 and up. I think 40s and 50s would suit it the best, actually. But yeah, that's just my opinion, obviously. But I do enjoy this scent. I find it a beautiful scent. Now, if we look at wild tuberose, so if we look at the notes, in the top we have peach and jasmine tea. In the mid we have tuberose and jasmine, and in the base we have musk, amber, and cedarwood. So as you smell this one, it is very, very, very tuberose. There is no mistaking that this is a tuberose fragrance. It is very obvious. There's a touch of peach in the beginning, in the opening. Like a touch of peach, really subtle, nothing too potent, but a touch of peach, which just kind of balances out that tuberose a little bit. And then as it dries down, you get the jasmine undertones at the bottom. The muskiness is very strong. I would say it is very strong, and it is almost animalic. It's lovely, but I would say it's animalic. This is an acquired taste, this fragrance, in my opinion. I personally would not wear this fragrance. It is quite a mature scent. I would say mid-40s up would be a good age range that would be suited to this fragrance, that it would really, really sit well on. And I think that age range would really, really appreciate the fragrance and, feel confident in it and feel like they are wearing something that's suited for them. It's definitely an all year round scent. Definitely an all year round scent. It's quite a formal scent. I can definitely see a businesswoman wearing this scent, like a CEO, someone that's obviously like boss lady. Yeah, that's what I can picture someone wearing this. It is a beautiful scent. I do enjoy the scent, but personally I wouldn't wear it just because it's a little bit too mature for me, for my liking. But obviously test it before you buy it. If you're into it, go for it. It is a beautiful fragrance, so there's nothing negative to say about the fragrance. It is a beautiful fragrance. It's just a little bit too mature for me. I must say the Tuberose fragrance has amazing lasting power. Amazing lasting power. That fragrance is beast mode. Lastly, we have Rosepicée, which in the top notes, we have Divana, cardamom, mandarin, and candied fruits. In the mid, we have Bulgarian rose and musk. And in the base, we have amber, patchouli, tonka bean, and cashmeran. The candied fruits come in straight in at the top there. As you spray out the initial spray, you get those candied fruits. Then you get a greenness from what I can assume you're getting the greenness from the Divana. And the rose is very, very present. So the rose is there from the initial spray all the way through to the dry down. I find it a very sweet, jammy rose. It's a very strong rose. It's definitely not a weak rose. So I get a little bit of an aromatic edge with this fragrance, I think, coming from the cardamom. And there's lots of ambery tones. It's quite an amber-esque fragrance. For me, if I had to explain this fragrance, it's quite difficult to explain. And so if I had to explain this fragrance, I would say that it's a conservative, floral, amber-esque fragrance. I don't know if that makes sense, but it gives this conservative vibe. It is not a party fragrance. It's not, you know, go out and have fun kind of fragrance. This is a very serious fragrance, but it's also conservative. It's like for meeting the parents, for going to family functions, going to reunions, that kind of thing. Very conservative, but just kept together, just really well kept together and put together. So just, you know, wearing a really classy outfit that you're going to meet the parents in, you know, no like excessive skin showing, that kind of thing. You really want to be classy and elegant to meet the parents. You want to have a good impression on them, that kind of thing. So that's the kind of vibe I get from this fragrance. I know it's a very long-winded way of trying to explain the fragrance, but that's the kind of vibe that I get from it. If I'm making any sense, I hope I'm making sense. For me, it's not a juvenile scent at all. Not at all. I don't find that it would work for, this is obviously a personal opinion, but I don't find that it would work for youngsters, like teenagers and that kind of thing. I would say young adults and upward definitely could wear it. Teenagers and below, I would say rather stay clear of it. It's too serious of a scent for more than that. So we've reached the end of my first impressions reviews of the Narciso Rodriguez fragrances. If you found this helpful, please click that like button. It really helps the channel. And please let me know your thoughts on this fragrance, on these three fragrances, and which is your favorite of the Narciso Rodriguez collection in general. But especially these three new fragrances, I recently saw them. I did not know that they were out, so I hadn't seen any advertising done on them. So they were just a surprise for me to see, so I had to try them out. But let me know what you think of them, if you've tried them out, if you have them, which one's your favorite. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!